In the midst of the seas, a mysterious and secluded island remained forgotten by most. On this island, there once stood an orphanage that had been reduced to ashes in a tragic fire years ago. While people avoided the island due to the terrifying tales surrounding it, the island's residents became the protagonists of an unforgettable horror story. The orphanage had perished in a sudden and horrifying blaze on a night when the storm raged ferociously and the sky was shrouded in storm clouds. Firefighters arrived too late, and the orphanage had turned to ashes in no time. Years passed, but the orphanage was not forgotten. Locals claim that when they approached the abandoned remnants of the orphanage at night, they saw childlike silhouettes running and playing there. These ghostly children, despite their tragic deaths, appeared to be happy. A group of curious individuals arrived on the island to solve this mystery. When they approached the charred remains of the orphanage, they couldn't believe their eyes. Ghostly children were engaging in childhood games, playing catch, hiding, and giggling, yet the expressions on the faces of these ghostly children carried an eerie sadness. The group was greeted with an even greater shock as they ventured inside the orphanage. The walls were covered in pictures from days gone by, each labeled with the names of the children. Most intriguingly, beneath each photograph was the inscription, "Endless play was bestowed upon them." As they walked along a silent corridor, the ghostly children suddenly stopped and turned toward them. The mournful gaze in their eyes sent shivers down the spines of the group. Then one child quietly uttered, "Finish the game afterward." The children resumed running and playing before disappearing one by one. The group followed the fleeing ghostly children until they emerged from the orphanage. However, they were no longer as carefree as the islanders had described. Now, they were part of an endless game that had been bestowed upon them. But this game was a nightmare without end. The island became even more ominous after that day. The orphanage continued to stand as the eternal playground of the ghostly children, drawing in any visitors who came, trapping them. Within its walls, the secrets of Terror Island remained unsolved, an enigma forever associated with the endless realm of horror within which the ghostly children were imprisoned.